Hey guys, good morning. So, there is some really good stuff going on at the Dollar General, and I wanted to show you guys what I got in case you want to go and get you some stuff. Also, this is important because now we know when these things penny, that these items that we're buying are going to be included in that. So what I mean by that is right now at Dollar General, if you guys seen the penny list video, this video is live, but after this video is no longer live, I'll link the penny list video in the description and in the comments of this video. So we know today at Dollar General, everything with a gray dot tag and a blue dot tag is on clearance. So there's like a price schedule. Everything that's regularly priced at $10 and up. So like this $18 tag here. Oops, I just ripped it off. This product would be $2 at the register. Everything from $5 to $9 is going to be $1 at the register. And everything $4 and under is going to be a quarter at the register. So this is shoes, clothing, and accessories. Again, that is gray and blue dot. And then also the red square shoes are $1. So I got some house shoes for Jason, and then I got these little house shoes for $1. But sometimes whenever the clothes go on sale like that, it excludes the licensed state merchandise, like West Virginia hoodies and shirts and pants. But they were included. So I got $140 worth of clothing for $16 today, this morning. Now, the reason I want to make this video is because I was unsure in the penny list video if these things, if the state licensed things were going to be included. Some of the stuff I got is really cute, like this little sweater here. I call these greenies. It's just a little cardigan. And some of these are winter clothing, but some of them are also like short sleeve t-shirts for $2, regularly $12.50. So if you resell, this would be a good time to buy these types of things and resell them, especially if you do like eBay. The larger sizes I have found on eBay as far as clothing goes sells really well, especially if you lot it up. But we do know when these things go to a penny, they'll also be included. So what I did personally is took my husband with me to the store, which is always a bad idea because he likes to spend money. And he asked me if I wanted him to go shopping with me today, and I was like, no, because I don't want to be broke by the end of the day, because he wants to buy everything. And, you know, I'm cheap. So anyway, we went and got the stuff that like might sell. But we didn't get too much because we know when at pennies, you know, most likely we'll get these things for a penny. But in case we don't, we wanted these things. I think even going into summertime right now, I think a hoodie, any kind of hoodie for that matter, for $2 is a really good price, and we can just save this for, you know, school next year or whatever, for next winter, and that's absolutely fun. For $2, I'm willing to do that. But there was concern of whether or not these were going to be included. So I wanted to let you guys know that those are in fact included. And then also on the list, Dollar General made a mistake and put red star shoes, and it's actually red square. I did see there were some kids hoodies that were also included. I seen somebody just ask that in the chat. Yes. But I could only find one to fit my youngest son, and he will not wear a hoodie, so I didn't get it. If it pennies and I get it for a penny, great. I'll try to make him wear it, but I'm not going to waste my $2. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? If y'all ordered Jelly Bean shirts when I did, we should get them today, I think. It said the estimated shipping was today. And then also, we know the women's laxative pennied. It was on the penny list for today. There were some rumors saying that Summer's Eve douches were going a penny. I looked because I was going to test it just to see if it was, in fact, a penny or not. My store didn't have any. I'm at another Dollar General right now. But I assure you that when I post a list to you guys, the penny list, and I post it on my website, can y'all give the video a thumbs up, please, by the way? When I post a list of the penny items on my website in my videos, I post the actual Dollar General employee memo. So it's not like it's hearsay. It's not like my friends that work at Dollar General are calling me and telling me what's on the penny list. I actually show you guys the memo. So you can see that it is, in fact, the official Dollar General penny list. The Summer's Eve douches were not on the list that I received. So, is that just a rumor? I haven't seen any Dollar General employee memo with it actually on there. So at this point, for me, it's just a rumor. You can check if you want, of course. Of course you can. But for me, at this point, it's just a rumor. Okay? Is this sell? Your miles may vary. So, I'm going to say no. This should be every Dollar General store across the United States. Even if your store doesn't have tags, even if your Dollar General employees don't know. My store had no idea this sale was going on. No idea. Which is great because, first of all, when they penny, there's probably going to be a lot still there. Secondly, it's not like they had signs up, so nobody else knew these were on sale. So I was a little bit late getting to the store, and I got first dibs on everything because it was all still there. So, yeah, it should be every store. I mean, potentially you could go to your store and it not be, but these are not penny items. It's okay to ask for a price check. It's okay to ask for a void. Now, a lot of the times, some of you will go to the store and, like, if you found, like, let's say a hoodie that's regularly priced, this hoodie is $22.50, and if you get up to the register, it rings up $2 and they won't sell it to you, then your ass better be calling the Dollar General corporate office, okay? I would go up the chain of command and ask to speak to the manager, the district manager, but there's no reason why your store shouldn't sell you things that are on clearance. Like, that's a crock of shit. Is it the 48 count Ziploc bags? In the video that I did, the penny list video just the other day, the title of the video says surprise pennies and penny list at Dollar General. The picture of the Ziploc bags included that were surprise pennies are on there with the UPC. So go watch that video and screenshot it so you can make sure you get the exact ones. Because I believe off the top of my head, the 38 count was a penny, but the 36 count is not a penny. So you have to be really careful and make sure you get the correct ones. Red square, $1. Yes. I don't know corporate's phone number off the top of my head, but you can just Google search Dollar General corporate office and the phone number comes right up. Go watch that video with the surprise penny and penny list so you can screenshot the picture of the Ziploc bags with the UPC. At one point in the video it comes up and I have a picture of the Ziploc bags, the count, and the UPC. That way you guys could just screenshot it and look exactly for those items to make it easier for you. It's blue and gray dot clothing, shoes, and accessories. They're on a price scale. That price scale is in the video that I did with the surprise pennies and the penny list. And then red square shoes are $1. And then some of the Easter also went on sale, but it's not that great of a sale at this point. 25 and 50% off. I'll hold off until it goes down lower. Okay? Just be careful though, because if something is a penny, it will ring up a penny at the register. If you're not asking for a price check, then most likely they're not changing the price on penny items, unless the manager just happens to remember off the top of their head what's a penny and what's not. It's impossible to remember every little item that's a penny. Impossible. Trust me. I mean, for the most part, you could memorize it, because I have in the past, but to know every single thing that's a penny, that's impossible, because there's like, I don't know, 20,000 penny items right now. My phone is messed up. How do you screenshot? You could write it down if your phone's messed up and you cannot screenshot. But what I did is I'd gotten an iPhone a while back and I didn't know how to screenshot on an iPhone. So I Googled how to screenshot on an iPhone and it showed me exactly how to do it. I also tested out like Googling other things. Like if you Google how to screenshot on a Galaxy S5 Active, it will tell you exactly how to do it. So just Google search whatever kind of phone you have, and it'll tell you how to screenshot if you don't already know. Are these prices valid until the 29th? No. The only thing that had the date till the 29th was the Red Square shoes. And so those should go down for sure next week. My guess, if I had to take a guess of what's going to happen, is that the clothes will continue on a price schedule next week and then penny the week after. That's my guess. The 4th of July stuff, a lot of it has reset and gone back to full price. How to fix the penny app. Good luck with that, because I don't know. Mine messed up for a while and it was like trash forever, and then it started working again, and then it stopped working altogether. You can try to update it in the app store, but for some reason it just does that periodically, and it's not like a small period either. For me at least, mine didn't work for like 3 months at all. And then it kind of started working again, and then it went back out. I actually deleted it off my phone, and I no longer use it. I had to delete the penny app and reinstall it. Yeah, you can try that too. But for me, it didn't work. I tried updating it, reinstalling it. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not affiliated with them, although they are nice people, and you can reach out to them if your app is not working properly. I don't want to bash the app because it does work for some people and it works really well. So I'm not really bashing it, but for some reason it just doesn't work for me all the time. But if you are searching for the penny items that I give you guys the list, or even the surprise pennies, and you go look for those items, those are the current penny items. The only advantage to having the penny app is if you're looking for older penny items. And most of us have already searched our store for the older penny items. So if you just keep up with the weekly penny list, and as those items penny out, unless you're going on a Dollar General tour like I like to do sometimes, then just look for the most recent penny items on the penny list. I try to also, on my website now, you can go to the older penny list. If you go up to the menu, you can go to penny list, and you can see the last couple of penny lists all on that same page. That way, if you want to just go through and look for like 2 weeks ago what was a penny, 3 weeks ago what was a penny, and so on. And that way, if your app doesn't work or you don't have the app, it's no problem. The name of the app is Penny Finder. That is the only penny shopping app I would personally recommend trying. It's a one-time fee of $2.99. Again, I'm not affiliated with them. It works for some people it doesn't work for. I say it's worth $2.99 to figure out if it works for you. You just go to the app store, whatever kind of phone you have, and search Penny Finder. The information is in the description box for Penny Finder, by the way. Rules for penny shopping is not different by store or state. If your store tells you that, it's a crock of shit, and you clearly haven't watched my videos before. Dollar General is a corporate store, meaning they're not individually owned. The managers cannot individually make up different rules for each store. The rules are the same all across the United States, whether it be a regular Dollar General store or a Dollar General market. If you find penny items in your store, they are to sell them to you. Whether you find one penny item or 20 of the same penny items. So if you say that in my comments, you're wrong and you're losing out. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, anything? Anything on brown.home. Brown.home is currently, I believe, 70% off right now. If I remember correctly, I'm about to do a penny schedule. When that video goes out, you guys watch it. Because what I'm going to do, what I did, and I've done the research and I got to put it in a video. What I'm going to do is based on the last couple of years, I'm giving you basically a schedule of when things are going to penny, which is great, especially if you're not able to penny shop every week. Of course, my penny schedule is not going to be 100% accurate, but it will give you a good idea, like, yellow dot clothing should penny this month around this week. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. How much are SS18 and FW18? I get so confused over those. Okay, Michelle, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Okay, it is important to pay attention to the year. And I actually have another video coming out about that and the dots, like explaining to you what to look for. Forget about SS18 and FW18. Okay, just take that out of your mind and throw it in the trash. Right now, you just want to focus on what is clearanced at Dollar General. So the things that we know are clearanced are brown.home items, the red square shoes, gray dot shoes, clothing, and accessories, and blue dot shoes, clothing, and accessories. Focus on those items. Those are what's going to penny next. And if you really take the time to get familiar with that while they're clearance, when they penny, you're going to do really, really well. Forget about the year. Forget about the years that you have in your head and focus on what's a penny or what's on clearance now. So when it pennies, you can look for those items. What Dollar General did was try to trick us. Basically, the yellow dot SS18 clothing all pennied out, and then they put new clothing out that was yellow dot SS18. Those items are not a penny. So if you find like a dress or something that's yellow dot SS18 and you think it's going to be a penny, when you get up to the register, it's going to ring up full price and you're going to be like, what the hell? This is supposed to be a penny. So most likely those are like old pennies and they're just going to be full price if you find them at the register. So forget about that. Move on from that. Trust me. What do you mean the app didn't work? Did you mean it doesn't load or it says the items are not a penny but really are? Both. For me personally, when I first got the Penny Finder app, it would work. It was fucking perfect. Even if you watch my older videos, in every penny shopping video, I was like, get the app, get the app, get the app, get the app. Because it always worked for me in store. It was, every time I went against it, like if it told me something was not a penny and I thought it was, I was wrong and the app was right. But then all of a sudden, there for a little while, I couldn't open the app. And then there for a little while, when I would scan things, it would say that this item wasn't a penny and it hasn't been found yet. But then I could search that exact same item with the exact same barcode and find it in the app as a penny. Just a lot of different things. And I've also heard of people having different types of problems with it. Like it won't load in store. That never has really been a problem for me. For the most part, like when I would scan things, like it just didn't work properly. And I wasted a ton of time and my phone battery with it when I could have just asked in the Facebook group or searched the older penny list to find out if the item was a penny faster than dealing with the app. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it did work fine for me forever. So that's why I don't want to bash it, because I think it has to do with something to do with the type of phone you have, because I noticed a huge difference when I went from Android to iPhone. Like it definitely worked on my Android way better than when I got the iPhone. Did the Ziplocs penny? Yes, they were already a penny. In the video, those were surprise pennies, and they surprise pennied last week. What about the solar lights on the penny finder? There are some 2018 solar lights that are a penny. I don't know specifically about the ones on penny finder. I don't know, but I do know because I seen it in our Facebook group. If you guys are not in our Facebook group, it's called Powered by Pennies, and I bet this is what you've seen on penny finder. In our Facebook group yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or it was within the last couple of days, somebody found a bunch of solar lights that were SS18, not SS18. They were, they had the year 2018 on them, and they were a penny. How come some stores have stuff that is blue dot, and if I go to a different store, the same item is yellow dot? Okay, this is a very good question, Heidi, because a lot of people get confused about that. I don't know why that is. I think it's because like different regions get different kind of clothing. You know what I mean? Like if you live in Florida, you might not have hoodies all year long, but if you live in Maine, they might sell hoodies all year long. You know what I mean? And so I think that that's the reason. And they re-tag items as well. We know this 100% sure that Dollar General is like, when the clothing pennies, a lot of this stuff they don't throw in the dumpster. A lot of the stuff they send it back to the corporate office and they re-tag it and resend it out to stores. Not everything. A lot of, because we've seen lists where it says throw it in the dumpster, and we've also seen penny lists where it says send it back to the corporate office. So that's why, I guess. But don't worry about that. Who cares? You're just looking for the tag that you're looking for, regardless of what the item is. You know what I mean? Oh, no. Hardware is still 90% off. Thank you, Vonda. I forgot to mention hardware. So my store has those fall hardware things or winter hardware things that they do not know is winter hardware. So when that pennies, I know that there's 5 at my store that they have no idea is winter hardware. And I'm not buying them at 25 cents. I'm holding out to when they penny. But yeah, thank you, Vonda. That's another thing that you guys need to be paying attention to. And the fall and winter hardware is like the things that go underneath the door that don't let air in. I showed you a couple of penny videos back what those were, but not a penny yet. No, everything blue dot is not a penny. Rewatch the video after we end it because you're lost. Okay? The Dollar General Go. I've used Dollar General Go and it's amazing. I hope that it goes out to every single store because you can literally scan items and it'll tell you what the price of those items are. But Dollar General Go is only in a couple of stores. It's not at every store. I've seen them in the trash and now my store is boxing and sending back to corporate. They're not going to send everything back to corporate. Trust me. On the penny list, a lot of the times it will say send back to corporate, but a lot of the times, like the Mr. Clean, if you guys remember the Mr. Clean Moonlight Breeze that pennied like a month ago, that specific penny list for every store said throw it in the dumpster. Someone just messaged me and said that the Summer's Eve did not penny. That was a rumor. It didn't penny. See, and that's the problem, you guys, with listening to random people for the penny list. Because I know from experience, because it happens to me too. But I don't listen to everybody who tells me, you know what I mean? I only go by my source, who's always right, who gets and sends me the actual Dollar General penny list. Some of these people who make videos or post on their website or have Facebook groups who post the penny list, they're not actually getting the penny list from a Dollar General person. They're getting the penny list from rumors or from what they seen somebody else post, and it causes a lot of confusion. So if somebody's posting the penny list and not actually showing you the Dollar General employee memo, I would not believe them. I would unsubscribe and not follow them at all, because in my opinion, chances are if they're posting a penny list and it's not the actual Dollar General employee memo and they're typing it out for you, then they're copying that penny list from someone else who's actually getting it from a Dollar General employee. You know what I mean? And that's just my advice from penny shopping for 5 years. Not just because I give you the penny list and I show you the Dollar General. How much is the Deicer? It's $0.25. But don't buy it now. Wait till it pennies. If your store still has it on the shelf, they'll probably have it when it pennies. Any news on a clearance sale? So my store told me give the video a thumbs up. My store told me the clearance sale is going to be on the 13th, but I've not seen proof of that from the girl who sends us all the information. So until she sends us that information, I wouldn't even pay attention to that. I will make a video and let you know when there's supposed to be a clearance sale. You better bet your ass. Okay? Please show the hoodie again, somebody said. I accidentally ripped the tag off of it while we were talking earlier in the video. But the tag just looked the same as this one, except it was $22.50. Laxatives rang up full price at 8 stores this morning. The same barcode? Light blue or royal blue. It doesn't matter if it's light blue or royal blue. Any blue dot is included. Sometimes when they print the tags, they'll lose color a little bit, so it'll look a little lighter. But it doesn't matter. If it's a blue tag or gray tag, it's included. Okay? So I can get Gators jackets for $2. Oh my God. I have to wake these babies up. That's why I'm making this video, because I want you guys to know. Go. Yes. Like, and perhaps it's when it's not, it's not winter time, so you don't need them now. But if you resell or you have some kind of storage where you can save them for when it gets cold next year, I think at $2, the items that are like 22. It keeps freezing, you guys. I'm going to go. Give the video a thumbs up. If you have any more questions, I'll answer them in the comments. After this video, I'll post the penny list and the clearance list video in the comments of this video. So come back and read the comments. And if you have questions, just come back and comment. I'll be on the video for the next 30 minutes at least answering your questions. Okay? Bye, guys. Have a good day. Good luck. I'll see you later. There's some really important penny videos coming soon. Make sure you watch and share them. I know I've been saying that, but I'm waiting for the right time to publish them to you.